Throughout our first couple practices, I've been very pleased with the running backs overall as a group. I feel like guys have been competing their tails off, playing with a chip on their shoulder, and, we've coming out like we have something to prove this season.
So far at fall camp, I feel like top to bottom, we've got a good group, some close guys, and we're just working on consistency and just making the tough plays and make sure putting the ball where we're supposed to put it and just trusting in Coach Chapman. One thing I'm hoping to accomplish is to building off on the spring is just minimizing the mistakes and making sure that we're coming out here each and every day and just watching the film, cleaning up on the tape, and just coming out and just not making the same mistake twice.
So obviously it starts with DJ Crowther. He's been doing a really good job of leading our room, coming in here, setting a standard for how we want to work and going about things. And then also Desmond Jackson, who played a lot for us last year as well. As older guys, two veteran guys in the room, they've done a good job of just setting our standards and our principles of who we want to be. As a whole room, we have a very talented group. Outside the older guys like Dylan Elder, sophomore, he's been working really, really hard. He played for us a little bit last year as a freshman, so really excited to see what he does this year. He's been working his tail off. You got Colin O'Garo, Chris Roper as well. Those are all guys where in certain situations I trust them all. The way that they've been playing really, really good football, so I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. The two young guys, Miles Craddock and William Johnson, they're two really talented players. They've done a great job of coming in early, learning the offense, making those adjustments, making some big plays, and really getting comfortable in our system. And, the older guys have been doing a great job of integrating them into our football culture, but also our running back culture. So very excited for them and seeing how they continue to develop.
I would say consistency is the main thing, just leading by example and making sure that I'm doing everything right, whether it's the little things, the big things, and just the next play mentality. First of all, winning the Ivy League championship is the 1-0 goal and making it into the playoffs. And then secondly, just, making sure that I'm able to run in between the tackles, make the tough plays, catch the ball at the backfield, and protect my QB, most importantly.
I think, our identity, we want to make sure that we protect the quarterback. We want to make sure that we play fast and play dominant without the football in our hands. We want to make sure that we're making the tough plays. And, those game situations, those third down situations, we want the ball in our hands. And, I trust the kids, each and every one in the room, to make those plays for us.